So we have the concept of the 4 holy cities of Eretz Yisrael. Okay? So the way they say it is Tzfat, Yerushalayim, Tveria, and Hebron. Now, what exactly is the source for that? It's a big question for me. I was like trying to do a little research on that. What is the source for that? I didn't really find like the engine source for that. What they say, I don't think it's true, but what they say is that there was a certain time that like only those 4 cities had Jewish communities, and so they call it like the 4 holy cities because that was the cities where like Jews were settled. Okay. Another point that I want to mention is that there was a big earthquake in Tzfat a couple of hundred years ago, and the Khatam Sofer, he said that the reason that it happened is because people insult Yerushalayim, that people like called Tzfat the holy city and left Yerushalayim and moved to Tzfat, that they felt that Tzfat is more like spiritual, so Yerushalayim like got insulted, and that like criticism that was like awakened from that caused the earthquake, that it was a big destruction. Many people died, many houses were destroyed. It was like a very big thing for the Jewish community in Tzfat. Until today, you go to the old city in Tzfat and you see many houses that they didn't rebuild yet. Now it's much more, but still there is many places that they didn't rebuild from this earthquake. So we have to be careful when we speak about like other cities as holy cities. Okay, so Yerushalayim is the holy city. Yerushalayim is called Ir HaKodesh. This is Yerushalayim. There's no argument that Yerushalayim is Ir HaKodesh. And there's many like names to Yerushalayim that is, you see that Yerushalayim is something else. Okay. But there's definitely, you see like there is sources in the Zohar that speaks about like that Eretz Yisrael in a way is like a structure of human body, in a way. So like within human body you have like certain organs that are very important. So also in Eretz Yisrael you have certain places that are very important. So there is about the internal organs today in the like when someone goes to like learn anatomy. So there's like so many like different parts of the body, right? But in the old kind of the old medicine, ancient medicine books that there is rabbis that were very involved with medicine. Not only the Rambam. The Rambam is very famous, but not only him. There was many big rabbis that were like very like high level of doctors, famous doctors. And in the ancient medicine, so they speak about like 4 internal organs, which are the main organs of the body. So for me, the way I understand it is that the 4 holy cities correspond to those 4 organs of the body. Okay? So my understanding is that Yerushalayim is the heart. Yeah. So from all of those different like organs, the heart, everybody agrees that the heart is like the center of the body, right? And maybe the reasons that they said that Tzfat is more spiritual, because I believe that Tzfat correspond to the lungs, which is air, which is like more spiritual, right? It's more airy, like so. Yeah, right. So we have that's pretty much clear. Now Tveria, what is Tveria? Tveria is tabur, right? Tabur. They say that Tveria is tabur haaretz. Tabur is like the belly button. Yeah. So all of the like digesting system is basically like correspond to Tveria, and Hebron, if I'm not mistaken, will be correspond to the liver, The liver is also like one of the 4 major organs of the body, according to that understanding. So that's my kind of inspiration for that. Now you're asking how a person will know where he belongs to. So the most simple answer that I can give you is, if you have a certain inspiration to live in a certain place, so probably it means that you are connected to that place in your soul. I can tell you about myself that before I came to Yerushalayim, I was quite sure that my place is in Tzfat. And I was in my way to Tzfat, but I got stuck in Yerushalayim for like almost 20 years now. So, okay, that's where Hashem wants me, so that's what I'm doing. But in a way, I definitely feel like connected to Tzfat. Lately, somebody offered me to move there, and to move my yeshiva to Tzfat, and I went with him to check the place where like he wanted to offer me a place for my yeshiva there. So I went with him to Tzfat, and we went around different places, and I said, look, Tzfat is great, but there's nothing like Yerushalayim. Yerushalayim is Yerushalayim. Like, you can't argue with it, Yerushalayim that's the heart. That's definitely the main, kedusha of. And there is many Mekubalim that they were living outside of Yerushalayim, and they did the effort to come into Yerushalayim to learn Kabbalah in Yerushalayim. Specifically learning Kabbalah. So Yerushalayim have a special quality and special inspiration for Kabbalah learning. And they say about the Baba Sali that he used to tell his driver, come, we're going to Yerushalayim. And he would drive him into Yerushalayim, and he didn't even go out of the car. He just stayed in the car, learned some Zohar, whatever, in the car, and told him let's go back to Netivot. So he didn't meet anyone. Just he wanted to have that quality of learning Kabbalah in Yerushalayim. It gives a certain special quality to your learning. So the fact that Hashem gave me that privilege to be here, not only in Yerushalayim, Kever David, Har Zion, and to be involved with Kabbalah. So for me, that's the greatest privilege. And Baruch Hashem, I will take this opportunity to say thank you, Hashem, for that. Lord Hashem.